Hi, this is Lisa Michelle, and I like creating content for new and aspiring entrepreneurs. If you are interested in selling any type of journal or maybe a prayer journal, this video may be for you because that's what I'm actually going to do. I'm creating a prayer journal from scratch using Canva, and I'm trying to make the video so it's not going to be too long, but if it's taking too long, I'll speed it up. I may add music in there, I don't know, but I just felt like making a journal, so I thought I would go ahead and record it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And if you're new to Canva, I'll try to make sure I explain everything I'm doing so you can replicate it in case, you want to make a journal yourself. And all of the clip art that I'm using today is from Creative Fabrica. And I went kind of crazy uploading clip art for this, so we'll see how much of it I actually use because I haven't really planned out or mapped out what I'm going to do. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing I'm doing is starting with my canvas, and how I got here was, well, if you go from the home page, let's see, go from the home page. Maybe I should start from scratch here. You go to the Canva home page and you go to create a design, and then you put the size that you want here. So custom size, I'm using inches. You can use pixels, millimeters, or centimeters if you want. But I'm using inches. I'm just going to make this one 6 by 9 inches. So put in 6 by 9, create new design. And if you get here and you decide, you know what, I should have made this a different size. If you have the pro plan, you can resize it here. And then you can make it whatever you want. If you don't have the pro plan, you would just delete it and then just start over with a different size page. No big deal. All right, so I think I'm going to make a sermon notes page, a prayer request page, maybe just a regular notes page, a title page, and I may do a cover. I don't know. We'll do the cover last, and I'm just depending on how long it takes to do the rest because I don't want it to be too long. All right, so the first thing I'll do is I'll go to elements and I'll look for a line. And let's see, the line I'm looking for here, that should work. Zoom in a little bit. I just want to add, a date line. So this here, I'll put this here. And if you're new to Canva, this purple line shows up to let you know that you're centered, that your element is centered. So I'm going to put this line here and then go up to this little picture here, a little icon here. Click on it and change the line weight because this is too thick for what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to make it like a 1 and then go to text. And I guess I'll click a subheading and I'll just type in date and then put that right here. Make it a little bit lower because I actually have to put in the title page, which I'll do here. Now just say sermon notes. Oops. It'll be helpful if I spell everything right. And that's too high. Make a little bit lower. All right, and if you wanted to change the size of this because that's huge, you can just grab the corner and then just pull it in and then just make it smaller. And you can recenter it. You change the font going up here, and you can select whatever font you like. And I've uploaded a lot of fonts myself from sites like Creative Market and Creative Fabrica and some other sites. So I have a lot to choose from, but you can use whatever you like. And if I wanted this to be a script or cursive font, I would just type that in and then it'll kind of narrow it down to all of the cursive fonts. And that's great. I will try not to get too caught up in designing. I'll leave that one. I kind of like that. Now, if I was selling this, I don't know if I'd use that font because it may be harder for some people to actually read. But, I like it. So if it was just for me, I would use it. So So it just kind of depends on what you're doing it for. If it's just for you, then I mean, you know what it says. You can do whatever you like. All right, so I'm gonna change it back to the one I had, I think. Which one was that? I'm not sure. Actually, wedding is a nice font too. Okay, I'll leave it. It's fine. All right, so now that I've got the date and I've got my heading, I'm going to add my other sections here. And I'm just going to do one that says Bible verse. And I could always go over here and add more text, or you can just kind of select this and then click on these little boxes to duplicate it. And just bring it down. And I think I'm going to put book and verse, maybe. Bible verse. Alright, so I don't want to do that twice, so scripture. And then we'll duplicate that. And like I said, I'm kind of making this up as I go along. If you're, selling these, I'm sure you would, just like I do, like plan it out beforehand, so that once you start to actually design it, you know what you're doing. But I just kind of felt like playing around in here. So this is what we're going with. Okay, line them up. See, the purple line is there, so good to go. So now I just want to add more lines in here underneath each one. So I'll go back to elements, click my line, make sure it's even. And you can see, well, if I click on it, I can't tell you, but you can see how the degree go up or down. So make sure it's 0. That's how you know it's straight. If it's off, it'll be like 2 degrees or -2. So make sure that it's 0. Center it and then make it the line weight that you want. And you can also make it a dotted line, or you can make it dashes too, which is relatively new in Canva, kind of like that. And then we'll just duplicate this line under here. And they don't have to be perfect because you can make them neat and uniform. That should be enough. Yeah, okay, so now that you have all the lines here, what I do is I just select them all, and then I go up here to position, and then I go to vertically under space evenly, and then tidy up, but it's already even, so those are spaced out. And now that I have these here, there's no point in doing that again, so I'll just select these, right? But it's gonna be tricky. Now you can group them and then copy them. This way you don't have to worry about kind of messing that up. Yeah, now I'll move this one over a little bit. And there you have the line. See how much faster that is than having to do every single one over again? Okay, so I'm gonna select, wait a minute, what's happening here? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna duplicate this and then drag this one down so it's even, and then one more time I will copy and drag it down. Super easy. So if you've never used Canva before, you may want to try a free plan and see how you like it, especially if you plan on creating journals and different products like that. Alright, so alright, so I'm gonna leave that the way it is, and now let's move on to the next page, which is going to be prayer request. Now, I want the fonts to be uniform. So I'm going to go up here, click on this, click on the little paintbrush, copy the style, and then click on that, and boom, it'll make it the same font and size and everything. And then we're gonna, don't want to duplicate that now, because I have to drag it all the way down. All right, I'll just make another date. What font is that? Railway 11.6. So we'll do date. Railway, yes, railway. Now for the prayer requests, how am I doing this? We'll do date. Then we'll do request for. Let's see. And then maybe we'll do the scripture. And one more thing. Scripture. Okay, well, how about put a date answered. We want the date the prayer was answered. Okay. There's a lot of white space there, but oh, you know what? Oh, okay. I'm not thinking. All right, we'll just have this repeating. So the date, request for scripture, answered on. So let's even these babies out. I'm not sure if I did that right, but yeah, there you go. Tidy up. No, we don't want to tidy up. Okay, we just want them to be beautiful. All right, so there we go. Date. We'll do another line. Make it thinner. Have any of you ever made a prayer journal before? I'm just curious what elements or what sections you put in your prayer journal. I've actually done one before for Amazon KDP. I don't know why I didn't just model it after that, but I don't remember all the pages that I had in there or how it was formatted. Honestly, it was a while ago. Request for, so I guess we can do another line. Okay, and we'll just extend it out. Request for, maybe this will have more than one line. Scripture. Duplicate it. Oops, I picked the wrong thing. And if you have questions about how to use Canva, if there's something that I'm not explaining clearly, let me know in the comments. I use Canva a lot, so if you have any questions, I'm happy to help you out. Okay, answered on, and then we'll just duplicate one line. Okay. All right. And then I guess what I could do is just group it and duplicate it. Then we can have two on each page. That'll make more sense, right? Yeah, that'll make more sense. And then maybe I can just add a dotted line in the middle. And then we're going to go back and add some graphics to this. I just want to get all of this done first. Prayer request, and then I'll just do a plain page for notes. And this will just have basically blank lines. Some people like the grid journals. What am I doing? I am copy the style again with that little paintbrush. All right, so I'm going to do, now I'm going to ungroup this, because what I want to do is grab these lines, because I don't feel like I don't feel like making them. I don't have to. All right, so now we have these. We can duplicate these and make life so much easier. Okay, now I've got more. Okay. There you go. Now, if they're not even, well, just to be on the safe side, even if they look even, I would still make them nice and neat. Okay, so now we've got our notes page, prayer requests, sermon notes. And what I always do for my journals is I do like this belongs to page. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, copy the style one more, well, not one more time, but again. It just personalizes it and it makes it nice. Sometimes I'll put, depending on the type of journal, I'll put, you know, a quote here on the prayer journal that I have on KDP. One of them I have a dedication. The other one I have a Bible verse here. You know, another one I have a quote, inspirational quote. So you can do whatever you want on that page, but it's a nice space to really make your book stand out, because no one else is going to have the same verse or saying that you have, I don't think. All right, so let's make this a little bit thinner, and then you can just have that there. I wish I had a Bible verse to put here, but I don't have one ready, because I would show you. It looks really cool. All right, that's fine. That's what it is. And yeah, I should have added, let's add another page, and we'll make this one the cover. All right, so first let's go to all this clip art that I just uploaded from Creative Fabrica and see what we can do. So I uploaded some watercolor clip art, some ladies, and some other graphics. You can't see them very well over here, so I'll just drag some over. Okay, and then so I'm not sure what that is. All right, so let's see, we'll make them way smaller. But yeah, if you want to personalize your journal, clip art is the perfect way to do that. You can use the art that's on Canva, because Canva has, look, let's see, if I type in prayer, see they have clip art here also. So you can always use the clip art that's in Canva. Let's see if I put in Bible. Yeah, you can use that. But I just wanted to do something different. Like I said, I use Canva a lot, so I don't want to use the same things over and over. So maybe I'll put this one here. I want to do that in the corner. And maybe I'll put this one in the center. Alright, obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but I'm going to put this in the back, but you want to be able to read the page. And then if you click this little transparency icon here, you can bring it down so that you can just barely see it in the back. This one, I mean, it's not bothering anything, so you can leave it, or you can just also make that, you know, more gray. You want to be a distraction. Let's maybe bring this one down. To our, what do we have? Oh, to the notes page maybe. Okay, yeah, I'll leave this over here. Make this one large. Okay, large. Put that in all the way to the back behind the lines. And take it all the way down. I try to do the transparency the same when I'm using the transparency for art, just so that they're all kind of the same. But now this is behind there, so I'd have to actually remove these lines to get back there, and I'm not doing that, so it's fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so this, do I need this back page? No, I'm going to delete it. Going to delete that. And just to show you, all right, let's just go ahead and add something to this title page, and then we'll move on because this video is getting to be way too long. All right, for this one, we'll do, we have a cross already. What is the, oh, the anchor. No, I don't want that one. What's this? Okay, all right, we'll do this one. We'll do that in the middle, and then we'll just bring it down. No, it was about 6%. I mean, not 6%, but 6 in terms of transparency. Maybe we'll leave that in the corner. All right. So now we're, well, actually, no, I'm not done yet, because I do want to add some color to this if I can. Now, if you're selling on Amazon, KDP, or some other platform where you'd upload a book in PDF format, chances are, even if I upload a flower that's orange, it'll be gray or black and white anyway. Now, if you're selling it as a page on Etsy or on your own website, that's a different story. Then you can add color, and yeah, you can make it really pretty. But if it's going to be black and white anyway, then, you know, I wouldn't spend a whole lot of time adding it for color. You know, if you know it's going to be gray, then that's fine. But yeah, that's why I don't really, you know, add clip art and make it gray, but I don't add a whole lot of colored elements, because it just won't show for the most part. But I just want to show you how you can do it if you decide you want to. Then you could just bring it back, and if you want to bring it forward until you're sure of the color, because of the issue that I ran into before, you can bring it to the front, and then once you're happy with the transparency, you can send it to the back. So if you want it like that, that's fine. But then I would suggest you maybe bold the lines in the text so you can see it over the color, over the image. Otherwise, I would suggest you just make it faint and then send it to the back. All right, now we're down to the cover page. I feel like I'm missing something, like I didn't explain something. Okay, well, if you have questions, let me know in the comments. But we'll go to templates, and we're going to type in prayer journal book covers, which is right there, because I did not even realize that they had specifically prayer journal book cover templates until I was getting ready to record this, because I wasn't going to do a cover at all. But since I see they have the templates, I figured I would go ahead and just show you the ones that they have, and then maybe just kind of, you know, work with one of those instead of starting from scratch. Okay, so here are the prayer journal book cover templates, and they're pretty nice. They're pretty nice. So you can always start with one of these if you don't want to start from scratch. If you feel as though you're not artistic, you definitely have to customize it, but it's a good place to start, I think. Well, it just gives you some inspiration, right? Gives you some good ideas. So I'm actually going to start with this one. I'm not leaving it green. It's not one of my favorite colors, but let's see. What color would I do? A prayer journal, the one that I just did. You know what? This color. Okay, I'm going to show you something. I use a Chrome extension called, I think it's called Color Picker or Eyedropper or something. Oh, Color Pick Eyedropper. I click on that, and then whatever I scroll over, it gives me the color code for it. So if I wanted to actually match or come close to, you know, some other element that I have in the book, I will use that. Then I can copy this and bring it back to being transparent. Copy this and then go up here, click on this color. No, sorry. Go to the background, click on this color. Go over here and then paste the code. And then this color is the same color as that. Just in case you ever wanted to match the color of something in your book and you don't know, what color that is, you can always get this free Chrome extension. You can match the color of anything online just to put it on your design. All right. So this I'm going to delete, and then this font I'm going to I want to match it to the font that I started with. Oh, but I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to change that one. Okay, what is happening? Alex brush. I don't know what I did. I wasn't paying attention. That's what it was. Alright, so make it Alex brush. Change the color. Maybe make it black. Okay, there is a Bible verse on there. That's great. You know what? Actually, I would like to bring this down here and just borrow it. Because that's what I was saying before. I wish I had a Bible verse to put there. So I'm not putting it there because, it's my favorite verse or anything. If we know, okay. I'm just going to put it here just to show you how. See, that looks nice. If you pick a verse that actually means something to you, or a quote, or a saying, or anything, no matter what kind of book you're making, it could be a joke book. You could put a funny quote here, but it just adds something to your title page. All right, so my prayer journal, that's fine. And then I think I'm just going to use some of the art if I can. Would this work? I'm not loving it, but maybe I'll do another video where I'm making a cover, because this will take me a while. I'm not a designer, so to find something that actually works for me, I think takes probably longer than average, because I'm not great at it. I'm going to do, so with Canva, if you want to change the background so it's just not so flat, you can type in things like marble, wood, anything like that, just to get a different type, say a different type background. So if I do marble, then I'm trying to think how I can make the background, because I still want the background to stay orange, but I think, yeah, it's not, that won't let me do that one. You can change the background so you can make it wood, or a lot of different materials. Silk. Wait, hold on a sec. It's marble. What did I say? Oh, I think I have to do silk in the photos. Oh no, it's there. So if I did that, you could make something like this your background. So you could type in different types of material in your in the elements within Canva. Just FYI. Or let me see if I go to backgrounds, if I could find something better. Textures. Textures. Okay, but just don't like the color. Yeah, I don't like that one. Textures, but you get the idea, right? If you go into backgrounds, you can look under textures and find something you like there, or nature, or flowers, or whatever you like. Click on it and automatically move to the center. Okay, this one's better. It's not, yeah, I think it's the flowers that's making it really difficult to work with. All right, so really quickly, I think if I just add a box around this, I'm gonna be done with this, because now the video is getting to be too long. My prayer journal, this is in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. All right, then you could put your name, on the bottom. And yeah, now if you're selling on Amazon KDP, you would probably design the cover differently, but that's not what I'm doing with this one. But I can do one for Amazon KDP showing you how to format it, if that would be helpful. All right, so that's it. This is the prayer journal. And you can also make this, if you don't want it to be black, you can have it match the photo colors. So you can make it green, you can make it that peach color, I mean that brown color, whatever you like. All right, so that is it. That's going to do it for me. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video or if you learned anything new, please like it. And yeah, definitely subscribe so you can be notified when I make other videos just like this. All right, thanks so much. Until next time, peace.